Hey guys, DragonX611 here, and I'd just like to say something strange happened when I decided I was going to play Balloons Tower Defense Battles for the first time on my channel. Now, I played it a lot, and I'm a big fan of Super John Bombo and everyone on the YouTubes who does Balloons Tower Defense Battles videos. But the thing is I came up against a scrub in this video, and it's like so funny because it's like, oh, you suck, and then like, hey, I win. I wonder why. Not only that, the first time I went against him, somehow I randomly got logged out in the middle of the game. So it's like, yeah. So basically, it said you gotta log back in, but I was still in the game. He was still chatting with me. And I was like, what? I clicked the login button, I logged in, and it said he surrendered. And then I eventually got back into the same game with him again, and he surrendered again. But the third time we got back in the game, I decided I was gonna randomize because I thought he was gonna surrender again. He didn't, and he started talking junk to me, and I'm like, oh, dude, why? What the heck? What did I do? And he's like, oh my god, you suck, your gamer score is low. And then we ended up fighting and playing the game, and then I ended up winning. And then he didn't, I don't know how he responded. I think he started, I don't know, he probably started crying because he got called scrub. Well, yeah. Anyways, to this game, I had no clue what to do. He was just spamming me with reds, but so was I for some reason. And then I beat him to spamming blues, but I shouldn't have done that because I started spamming blues. Now, the video is 2 times the speed right now because some of the internet connections that I went against wasn't that very good. But yeah. So, not only that, I plan on playing Balloons Tower Defense Battles. He also started spamming me with pinks. I decided I was going to get a wizard up, but it was a little bit too late. I eventually died because I put on a tag shooter, and then he started sending pinks in within those reds and blues, and then I just died. Yeah, so that wasn't a very good game. But he was just ice stalling. He was ice stalling to make the round longer, so the natural balloons, and yeah. He's a faggot. So I decided, it's like, what the heck, why didn't my towers didn't do things right? And then that's just me being a scrub. The scrub that I am. But yeah, so I decided I was gonna play another game. It just took forever. I'm like, la 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 la. I'm waiting. I'm still waiting. And I just waited forever and ever and ever. And it eventually just got so annoying. And yeah. So, I have no clue what exactly is going on. And yeah. So this audio is probably delayed because the video I'm playing is actually not playing at the right proper speed. Yeah. So, I got into the 2 block maps, and I hate that map, to be honest. I'm just being completely honest. I hate that map to its guts. And we played a lot. Yeah, it's frustrating. And then she ended up like, hey, could you let me win? She eventually did win. But it was a good game. She beat me to a Regal Rainbow Rush, which I couldn't afford because I decided to go with Camo Pink Rush. For some stupid reason, I guess I thought it would work. It did almost work. And I even had enough money to do it again. But I didn't do it because I was panicking about her Regal Rainbow Rush she was sending at me. And, yeah, I could have won that. But I have no clue I had no clue what was happening. So anyways, onwards. Onwards as the balloons progress. And she wants to win because she wants 500 gamer score. She wanted 500 gamer score, but I would not give her 500 gamer score because I am, for some reason, a very douchey person. Do not know why. So yeah, that was interesting. first episode, so I'm surprised it got to be like so intense, and it was so fun though. So yeah, I had so much fun playing with these people either way, and it was easy. Yeah. So as I went, I was actually doing a great job. I was upgrading things and keeping things looking spec. So I started rushing her with yellows. I thought that would work. And it didn't. And the black doesn't matter. You got a dartling gun for some reason. Dartling guns. I rarely see dartling guns in Bloons Tower Defense battles. And I've been in late game quite a few times. So here's when I actually started rushing her with the pink, camo pink. And it did a lot of damage to her, but I didn't realize how much money I had. Then I panicked because I saw the bigger Rainbow Rush. Like, GG. I sit there like trying to upgrade things when I could have pinked her a little bit more and won. But yeah, that was my mistake, my part, sadly. And yeah. So I decided I was going to look for another match because that failed horribly. And then I found this guy. And this is about the time where everything went south. I am serious. I was like, okay, so it's the last game of the day. I'm going to get a 5th tower. Wait for him to load. And then I just suddenly, I'm logged out. Yep. I'm logged out for some reason. And then I logged back in, and then suddenly he surrendered. And victory! Somehow. I had no clue how that happened. But I went with it because it was hilarious. But then I ended up finding him again the same time, the same video. And I'm like, okay, I just go again. I didn't even notice it was the same person. And I was surprised. I went in and I was like, what? He surrendered? What? Again? So, then I found a match 3rd time, and then, guess what happens? I found him a 3rd time. I was laughing, and then we just got into a big argument in a chat about who's better and who's not, and who's mature and who's not. And I'm mature, he's not. I'm 16, he's 15. The frustration. He decided he was gonna ice stall. He's just so maybe he was probably considering surrendering. I had no clue really. But it's so sad. He acted so punk. He cussed at almost every message he sent me. He was worse. He is worse than Thrilling Zombie. He is. Oh my. This guy, I barely met him, and he's worse than Thrilling Zombie or Mega Me. Just a little faggot who thinks he's good at a game. So I started sending red balloons. He's like, oh, you're a scrub. Oh my god, are you sending me red balloons? Are you serious? Give me a challenge. And like, my win ratio was better than his. He had 500 losses and 200 wins. He had 2 losses to win. He had 2 losses to 1. He had 1 win to 2 losses ratio. That was bad. That is a bad ratio. So I decided I was gonna get my boats up and start boating him in the face because I like boats. I like boats. Don't know why. Then I sat there waiting so I could get the Ring of Fire, and then we were just arguing again. And then all of a sudden he calms down like, oh, I'm sorry, we lost the video. We lost a sport called water polo for some. I don't know what water polo is. Maybe someone can comment and tell me what water polo is. But it was hilarious. I just sat there laughing, and he gave me like 20 faces, like, and then he was silent the rest of the match, and I just wrecked him from then. I sent some pinks and wrecked them, and then I just stopped sending him pinks for a while. Yeah, I stopped sending pinks for some reason. So yeah, I just kept on sending pinks. I'm like, you know what? You got a destroyer boat up. Now, they weren't quite enough, but it got him down. It got him. He sold a ice tower for a destroyer boat. And yeah, I'm like, yeah, what's with the destroyer? Yeah. What's with the slow time and your internet sucks? And he's like, no shit, Sherlock. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You're so immature. Oh my god. I sat there laughing the entire time. And he was an idiot. He is an idiot. He's a pure idiot. And this is what the world is coming to. An end with nothing but idiots. I'm older than him. And he's talking crap to me, even though I'm his elder, technically, because I'm older than him. And he's like, I don't know, because you're a fidget. And I'm like, no, it's because you're an immature brat. So I got a ring of fire, and I'll put an ice tower up over right beside that ring of fire. That is a good combination. Then I started rushing him with zebras, regrow zebras, zebras, regrow zebras, wrecked. Victory. And he's like, I bet he was just like, how? Like I do in video games, but yeah. And I decided to find him again, but I couldn't. But anyways, this was hilarious. My name is JackNext611, and I will see you guys in the next video. Like, rate, comment, and subscribe.